Hi everyone, this is Balazs from RacingBrick and this is our first review of the Summer 2025 city sets. There's a lot coming. The first review batch has 4 sets. I asked you which one you wanted to see first. To be honest, I was a bit surprised because I expected the train to win, but based on your feedback, here is the 60471 Arctic Explorer Science Lab truck. Don't worry, the Arctic train is already built, you will see a detailed building review about it tomorrow. Before we begin, if you missed my video published yesterday with the lead designer of the city team, Chris Stamp, I recommend you watch it as it contains a lot of background information and design secrets about the sets that were released in the first half of the year. So, on the front of the box we see a very impressive machine with some side builds in a nice and probably very cold environment. The back shows a different view, some details and also the inside of the truck. Let's open the box. The set has 1064 pieces. The age rating is 8+, and it will be released on the 1st of June. In the box there are 10 numbered bags, 6 tires and 2 loose elements and an envelope. We get 3 manuals and a fairly small sticker sheet. Here's the parts list if you are interested, and now let's start building. The first is this cool little snowmobile. Not much to show during building as you can pretty much see the whole structure, nothing complicated. I like the imitation of the truck at the rear. The next one is this little cave. We have a photographer minifigure with a map and also 3 Arctic wolves. They look adorable. I really like the structure of the trees. These elements used upside down were first introduced in the Rivendell set in 2023. And now we can build the truck. The chassis starts with 2 large airplane fuselage parts. Here we already have a sliding function and lots of studied and studdless Technic parts. The structure is quite colorful and very massive so far. It is reinforced and braced from all directions. We are starting to add the interior, sleeping quarters, dining area and some stickered posters on the wall, referencing previous City, Arctic and Jungle Explorer sets, can you name them all? Added the obligatory quiet corner of the facility and a lot of equipment all around. I totally love this decoration solution. These are the fender pieces from the Icons Defender in dark blue, another recolor opportunity, wink wink, and it looks so cool here. But we are not done, because we've also added this nice two-tone fender and even more accessories. Here's the chassis of the command unit. I love how the lights are constructed. That slope piece was introduced last year in Transclear. It's time to connect the 2 main assemblies. We use a cross-axle with stop and 2 bushes. Hands up if you also feel strong Speed Champions vibes, the body shaping looks so cool here. Inside the cabin, the steering wheel and other instruments are installed, and although there is no opening door, there is a very nice note assembly on the side with brick build decoration. Also, hockey sticks on the front. Now comes the really fun part. Honestly, I was expecting this much sooner. The rear suspension is a clever mix of studied and studless Technic, so the wheels can move, and we attach the finished assembly to the chassis with cross axles. Here's the front axle, a similar setup, a similar way of attaching it, and now it's time to mount the 6 wheels. First we build the roof of the rear section. There's a box of food there that will probably freeze quickly. The smaller roof has an additional element, the rotating telescope, which is also height adjustable, and now we are done. So here's the build and it's gotten pretty big. Here are all the minifigures that are included in the set. The truck just looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the smooth surfaces and the brick-built livery with the different colors. The suspension works great and it's nice to see the truck climbing various obstacles. The turning radius could be better, but there should be big white snowfields out there to turn around. Most of the interior details could be seen during building. There's one feature that we haven't checked out yet. The snowmobile can be stowed on this retractable platform at the rear. The set is quite robust, despite all the accessories hanging on it. The only part that is relatively easy to break off is the front wheel arch, because it has a small overhang here. So, is there anything to complain about? Well, a couple of little things that will sound like nitpicking to most of you. Firstly, we have a door here to get to the back area. There's a ladder to climb up to the roof, but how do these people climb to the door from the ground? On the wheels? An extra ladder down here would have been handy. The next one is this big sticker on the front. I am fine with most of the stickers and we do get printed elements, which is great, but this one with the white background still looks very out of place compared to the white of the plastic. I know this is a playset for kids, but with all the attention to detail City has been showing lately, this one could be included too. And finally, and I only mention this because we've already been spoiled by all the other vehicles lately, there's plenty of room for an engine here, but we didn't get one. As for the price, we get more than 1000 pieces for €110 or $120. That's the same price as the yellow mobile construction crane, and I think it's in line with the other city sets. And don't forget that this is the recommended retail price on lego.com. European pre-orders are already available for €90, and based on the crane they will probably go below €80, which I think is a good price for such an impressive and playable set. Well, this is a strong start for the Summer City lineup. I can't wait to show you the rest. Please let me know, folks, what you think about this set. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as there will be more exciting LEGO videos coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.